wrong way on a one-way. High on the list of things most of us don't want to see is a police car's blue light flip on when we turn onto a street. A one-way street that we're traveling down in the wrong direction at 3:30 in the morning when there's been copious consumption of spirits and we're 1,100 miles and 7 U.S. states from home. The good news is that neither my wife nor I had been drinking, just our 27-year-old son, who tried to get an Uber for 40 minutes before giving up and phoning Durga. I heard her phone ring from the Des Moines, Iowa B&B living room. After all, Des Moines on Central Time, and my East Coast circadians had me wide awake 30 minutes earlier, since 3 a.m. is the time I regularly rise. Walking into our bedroom, Durga sighed, gave me the 411, and got dressed before driving us to the hotel where son Sean awaited. Sean apologized, thanked us, got in the back seat, and relaxed while Durga drove. Turned left and then right, down a one-way, barely. She had just entered the one-way street when she stopped the car, said, "Fudge!" I'm sure that's the expletive that left her lips, and prepared to back out the way we'd fronted in. She was ready, willing, and able, but that flashing blue light stopped her in her tracks. As she put the car in park, I turned on both interior lights, and we both placed our hands on top of the dashboard so they would be in plain view of the uniformed officer. He got out of his car as Durga unrolled her window. "This is a one-way street," the officer intoned as he exited his patrol car 3 car lengths from where we sat. "Yes, sir," Durga replied. "I realized that as we made the turn." The police officer nodded and said, "You need to back out." Durga and I blinked. "Okay," said she, the same thoughts going through all our heads. "Thank you," she added, complying with the cop's command and continuing on our way. "I thought for sure he was going to make me get out of the car for a sobriety check," Durga said. "He didn't even ask you for your license and registration," Sean intoned. "He didn't even check to see if we have license plates," I declared, noting that in Iowa, cars have plates front and rear, but that NC only has plates on the stern, not the bow as well. "So," Sean said, "he just sent you on your way when you turned the wrong way down a one-way, didn't ask for license and registration, and even though it's 4 in the morning, didn't even get close enough to smell your breath, let alone ask if you've been drinking, which is cop SOP for late night stops." "Nope," Durga replied with a shrug, "just sent me on my way." "Good to know there's no such thing as white privilege in this country, isn't it?" Sean asked. "Murica," I responded. "Murica," Sean replied, adding, "where some folks aren't even allowed to breathe."